Inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe, but the silence of the flood was deafening. While the rest of the world was perishing, they were held secure in the refuge that God had provided. Yet, this safety was not without its burden. Noah's heart was heavy as he saw the destruction of all he had known. He knew that the judgment that had come upon the earth was just, but it did not make it any easier to bear. The cries of the perishing world echoed in his ears, and he was left to ponder the great loss, the cost of mankind's sin. But Noah knew that he was there because of God's grace. He had been spared because he had found favor in God's sight. His salvation was not because of his own goodness, but because of God's mercy. For 150 days the floodwaters prevailed upon the earth. The ark remained afloat, carried by the waters, as Noah and his family endured the uncertainty of the storm. They were isolated, cut off from the world, and yet they knew that they were in the hands of God. The flood had not only been a time of judgment, but also a time of spiritual testing. Noah, in his obedience and faith, had to trust that God would remember his covenant and deliver them from the flood. The days seemed long, and the waters seemed endless, but Noah's trust in God's promise sustained him. Eventually, after the storm had passed and the waters began to recede, the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. The earth was once again dry, but the landscape had been radically changed. Everything that had once lived had been destroyed, save for Noah, his family, and the animals that were with them in the ark. As the waters receded, Noah sent out a dove, seeking a sign of land. The dove returned, and then, after some time, it brought back an olive leaf, signifying that the earth was healing and that life would soon return.